So this piece is on identity and belonging, and who are we, and what are we really going for inside of ourselves. And I used to have a lot of concepts in my mind of what my identity was or what it should be. And over the years I've found that none of those brought me any kind of happiness or feeling of completion or contribution or connection. And getting to work with you came to a point not too long ago about belonging to the moment. And in the actual belonging to the moment, I got to feel connected to everything in that moment. I get to feel connected to you. I get to feel connected to you. I get to feel connected to the area, the room that I'm in, the animals that are outside, the people that are around. And I found with that, I can never be alone. So belonging is important to me. And the other interesting part is it's a choice. I can choose to inhabit my belonging to the moment, or I can forget and get lonely again and feel separate from the world. So identity and belonging, they're a choice. And for me, it's a feeling. Good on that.
So one of the key points about identity for me is making sure that what I identify with is things that are within my control. Because if I identify with the car I drive, I can lose my car, and then who am I? If I focus on how much money I make or my job, I can lose those things, and then I am lost. Plus, if I am identified with my car, if someone has a better car, well, then they're a better person than me. If I identify with how much money I make, well, anyone who makes more than me, it's easy to make the case that they're better than me. And then I get to be better than people who make less than me. So for me, it's about being internally or externally referenced. And the key of that is, for me, my identity is anchored in who I am and how I am. Because I can't lose that. No one can take those away from me. They can point a gun at my head and say, do this or don't do this, but they don't get to control. I can decide, well, you can shoot me, but you can't take away my word, and you can't take away my confidentiality, and you can't take away my love. Shoot yours again?
Yeah.
Okay. I found with two, it's
Yeah.
even if you say exactly the same thing, splicing them together.
Yeah. So when it comes to identity, belonging is a key piece for me. Because I used to identify as having to be bigger and stronger, or having to make more money, or have a nicer car and nicer house, and somehow my family's nicer than other people's families, and there just wasn't a lot of fulfillment in that. And in getting to work with you, Mark, not too long ago, being able to recognize that belonging to this moment gives me all the identity I need. Because in this moment, I have value. And nobody's responsible for my value but me. And when I belong to this moment, I choose to belong to this moment, I get to be in touch with you. I get to be connected to you. I get to be connected to life all around me. And that has a powerful feeling of completion and contribution. So for me, identity is a choice, and it's a choice to belong.
Yes, that would give me goosebumps. I almost always use